Today I am going to present a topic from Data Communication and Networking, which is Simple Mail Transfer Protocol, commonly known as SMTP. Email is one of the most widely used applications of computer networks, and SMTP is the protocol that makes email transmission possible. Even though email appears simple to the user, a complex network process works in the background to ensure reliable delivery. In this presentation, I will explain what SMTP is, why it is needed, its architecture, how a SMTP works, and finally its advantages and limitations. Introduction to email communication. Email is one of the earliest and most successful internet services. It allows users to send messages, documents, images, and multimedia files across the world within seconds. Email communication is asynchronous, meaning the sender and receiver do not need to be online at the same time. Emails are stored on mail servers until the receiver accesses them. Email systems follow a client-server architecture where users interact through email clients while servers handle transmission, routing, and storage. Multiple protocols work together to make email communication complete. What is SMTP? SMTP is an application layer protocol that is responsible only for sending emails. It does not retrieve or read emails. SMTP uses TCP as its transport protocol, which provides reliable, ordered, and error-free data delivery. This is important because email messages must reach the destination accurately without data loss. SMTP follows standard defined by request for comments or RFC documents, which ensure that different email systems across the world can communicate with each other effectively. So what's the need for SMTP? SMTP is required to standardize the way emails are transmitted across different networks and organizations. Different mail servers may use different internal systems, but SMTP provides a common communication language that allows them to exchange emails seamlessly. SMTP also supports the store and forward mechanism where messages are temporarily stored at intermediate mail servers if the destination server is unavailable. This ensures that emails are not lost and are delivered when the destination server becomes active. SMTP architecture and components. SMTP architecture consists of several important components. The Mail User Agent or MUA is the email application used by users such as Gmail, Outlook, or Yahoo Mail. It allows users to compose, send, and read emails. The Mail Transfer Agent or MTA is responsible for transferring emails between mail servers using SMTP. The Mail Delivery Agent or MDA delivers the email into the recipient's mailbox together. These components ensure that emails move smoothly from sender to receiver. Working of SMTP. The working of SMTP begins when a user composes an email using a mail user agent. When the send button is clicked, the email is handed over to the SMTP client. The SMTP client establishes a TCP connection with the sender's email server. Once the connection is established, SMTP uses a series of commands and responses to transfer the email message step by step. After successful transmission, the SMTP session is terminated gracefully. While looking at the working of SMTP, we should also know the role of DNS, MX record, and email delivery in SMTP. After the sender's mail server receives the mail, it must determine where to deliver the message. This is where the domain name system or DNS plays a crucial role. SMTP does not directly know the destination mail server. Instead, it relies on DNS to locate the correct mail server associated with the recipient's domain name. The sender's mail server sends a query to the DNS system to retrieve information about the destination domain. DNS provides a special type of record called the MX record, which stands for Mail Exchange Record. An MX record specifies the mail server responsible for receiving emails for a particular domain. It also includes a priority value which helps decide which mail server should be contacted first. For example, if an email is sent to user@gmail.com, the sender's mail server queries DNS for the MX record of gmail.com. DNS returns Google's email server address and SMTP uses the information to deliver the email. If the primary mail server is unavailable, SMTP uses the next available server based on priority. If the destination mail server is temporarily unavailable, SMTP does not discard the email. Instead, it stores the email in a queue and retries delivery after a fixed interval. This process is known as the store and forward mechanism. This mechanism ensures reliability in email communication and prevents data loss due to temporary network or server failures. SMTP commands and responses. SMTP uses simple text based commands to control the mail transfer process. Common commands include hello, mail from, receipt to, data, and quit. Each command has a specific role in defining the sender, receiver, and message content. SMTP server responds using numeric response code. Code starting with 2 indicates success, 4 indicates temporary errors, and 5 indicates permanent failure. For example, once the TCP connection is established, the mail server sends a greeting message to the client. The client then introduces itself using the hello or EHLO command. Next, the sender email address is specified using the mail from command. The sender's or the receiver's address is specified using receipt to command. After this, the data command is used to send the message content, including the subject and body. When the message transfer is completed, the sender sends an acknowledgement indicating successful reception, and the connection is closed using the quit command. SMTP ports and security. SMTP uses different port numbers for communication. Port 25 is the default SMTP port. Port 587 is used for secure email submission, and port 465 is used for SMTP over SSL. To improve security, SMTP uses mechanisms such as Start TLS to encrypt communication and SMTP authentication to prevent unauthorized access and spam. So what's the advantages and limitations of SMTP is SMTP is simple and easy to implement. It is highly reliable because it uses TCP. SMTP is widely supported and works across different platforms and networks. These advantages makes SMTP a universal protocol for email transmission. SMTP does not provide encryption by default. It cannot retrieve emails. SMTP is also vulnerable to spam and spoofing attacks. However, modern security extensions and authentication mechanisms help overcome these limitations. In conclusion, SMTP is a fundamental protocol in data communication and computer networks. It operates at the application layer and enables reliable transmission. By working together with DNS, MX record, and complementary protocols like POP3 and IMAP, SMTP forms the backbone of internet based email communication. Thank you.